morning, Greg. This is the Dave Ross Show, early edition. The King County Prosecutor said yesterday in announcing the charges against Christopher Monfort, we know the how. We know how he allegedly set the bombs and how he killed Officer Brenton, but we don't know the why. We know he was out to get cops any way he could, but what exactly set him off remains a mystery. I read the interview with his mother in the Seattle Times this morning. He was an only child who was into scouts, baseball, football, scuba diving, painting. All sounds completely normal. Why did he develop his hatred of authority, though? No idea. And now we have this arsonist, a person of interest, arrested just this morning near the Shoreline fire. Apparently decided to move up the street once the heat was on in the Greenwood area. And before we know his name, we even have a profile of him. Thanks to the coincidence of the international arson investigators holding their conference here. An angry young white male, maybe a sex offender who's been in jail before. We'll see. But what's the why? What's the why? There is this theory that the wackos move west. The jet stream may blow to the east, but the theory is that historically in America, the wacko stream blows west. As the misfits moved from town to town, they finally bumped up against Puget Sound, and so a lot of wacko DNA has ended up here, fueling these all too frequent eruptions of anarchy. Maybe one of them is listening, so let me point something out. I know that your DNA is screaming at you to lash out. But if you play out your hatred for the cops by shooting cops, may I point out, you're just going to get more cops. The rest of us will demand it. If you're the angry white male, undereducated arsonist who's been in jail before and wants revenge, do you think setting fires is somehow going to make us want to build fewer jail cells? Think about it, and then buy a ticket to go back east. This is Dave Ross, back at 9 with the Dave Ross Show. News Talk 97.3, Cairo FM.